coming to you with all your June readings, and it's kind of nice to be back. As you guys have been wondering, you guys are probably all wondering where I've gone, and I guess it's really been on a spiritual journey to find myself and figure out who I am and who I want to be. Everybody's known me as a psychic medium and psychic medium Dan, and it didn't feel right. It just didn't. I have clients, and all the clients would call me for, when is this person coming back? When is this going to happen? When is this, And what I've been noticing is that there's more to the story, and it's really about we're not connecting with ourselves, and that's what the journey kind of has been, and that's why the videos have not been getting done, because it's just been energy overload on my part to find out who I am. And I realized that I'm more than just a psychic medium. I'm an intuitive life coach. And that's what I'm going to be doing as I move forward with the videos. It's going to be really about allowing my clients to connect with their higher self so they can begin to live a better life, so they can begin to attract the love in their life, the job, the money, and anything that they do desire at that point. So I'm going to start with the readings, and they're going to be a little bit different. I'm going to pull the same thing, tarot cards, because I know a lot of people look for guidance in that. So it's going to be 3 cards, beginning, middle, end. And then I'm going to pull a couple different cards from the Romance Angels Oracle cards, the Angels, messages from your angels, and then life purpose, past life, and then Butterfly Oracle for life changes. So I'm hoping you guys like the new format. And I invite you guys to visit my website. It's Psychic Medium Dan still up, but it's going to be revamped. But it's going to be bodysoulspirit.co. So bodysoulspirit.co. That's the website, and my new practice name is Connected, because that's ultimately what I want to achieve as I move forward in my spiritual journey. Is as a teacher, and as a guide. It's really about allowing you to connect all 3 and find out who you truly are and what your higher purpose is during this lifetime. So I hope you've enjoyed the readings, and again, visit the website, the link's down below, and let's move on right to your readings. Hey Capricorn, this is your general forecast for June 2017. I got them all done. That's all that matters. So you're the very last video I'm making, and it's like after this, I'm going to the gym. It's like 10 o'clock right now, 9:50. So after this, gotta ground myself, and one way I can think of doing that is, besides meditation, is just gonna go hit the gym for a little bit and then come back, meditate, and then move on, get ready for the next day and the great experiences that it's gonna bring me. So general readings gonna be 3 cards, beginning, middle, end of the month, and then with a bunch of different clarifiers from Oracle cards. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new format, and if you want to work with me as a spiritual life coach, definitely visit the link below, bodysoulspirit.co. Definitely you can schedule a session with me, and and it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more about letting spirit come through and connect with your higher self and allowing you to understand what's going on so you can move on and manifest what it is you want, instead of when is this going to happen, how is this going to happen, what should I do next. It's more about you than about anything else that's going on around you, because once we connect to you, everything that's going on around you makes complete sense at that point. So get started with your reading. One more shuffle or 2. And one of them wanted to pop out. The Emperor, the Knight of Rods, and then the Knight of Rods, and then a 9 of Rods. So, tongue twister. The first card that you got is the Emperor card, and with that card, I really feel like during the beginning of the month, you're going to be getting someone that's going to come and give you some guidance. So be able to be willing to take that. Sorry for the beep. That's my computer. So be willing to take that guidance and allow it to. How can I put that? Allow it to help you move forward with yourself. And with the Knight of Rods, I feel like a lot of you guys are looking. You're going to keep looking into the past during the middle of the month. It's like you're going and you're like, well, you're looking either in a past relationship or could it have worked out? Was it going to work out? Did I leave too soon? Or is this current relationship I'm in, is this ever going to work? Or stuff like that. So there's different thoughts coming in during the middle of the month. And again, it might be guidance from the beginning, then you're still going to contemplate that. So depending on what guidance they give you, or it might be work related. I feel like it's more love related. And again, towards the end of the month, it's still struggling. Looking in the past, it's like, did I make the right choice? Did I move too soon? Did I not? What's going on? And so with that aspect, it's really about connecting to your higher self. And that's where I love spiritual life coaching now. And ever since I made the switch from psychic medium readings to spiritual life coaching and actually working with that individual person, people have been manifesting the perfect relationships, the perfect job, the perfect house, car. It's insane. Because once you connect to your higher self, you can have everything that you desire at that point. So it's just accepting your higher self and loving yourself and being willing to embrace the change and being willing to let go of the control and not worry about when is this going to happen. Is this person coming back? How is it going to happen? That's none of our concern. That's the universe's concern. Our to-do list is to put our desires out there and let the universe take care of it. So again, this person is going to come in during the month of June. It's going to give you some guidance. Take that guidance and allow it to bloom within you so you can begin to make the right decisions. And again, I really feel like it's between love. A lot of you guys are looking to the past. There's like some doubt coming in that's creeping up on you. And I really feel like this doubt is really holding you back from your true potential, from your true calling when it comes to living this lifetime with pure joy and happiness and abundance, especially because I feel a lot of you guys are just struggling with finances. You're just like, or you're struggling with relationships where you all have to be watching your back. And that should not be the case. You should not have to worry about any of that. So let's see what your life purpose has for you this month. Healer. So it's funny that this one came out. Actually, when I was saying, accept your life purpose, I kept hearing like Reiki. So a lot of you guys might be moving into a spiritual path where you become a spiritual healer. You do energy work. A lot of you guys might be going to a spiritual healer. I work with clients here in Chicago, and it's spiritual counseling, but at the same time, it's doing energy work, because the energy work is what pulls everything up to the surface. We address it and we let it go. So it does not affect our now reality. So that's where the clients that's where I begin to see the transformation within the clients, and the clients begin to see this transformation within themselves and within the life. So your life purpose for this lifetime, it's being a healer. So you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share with others. So it's not just about healing others, it's about teaching others. So I work with different people, different clients, different students, and it's constantly different workshops, teaching people one-on-one, and it's a journey that we're on that we can't hold this in. A great teacher of mine, she did these ceremonials, circle ceremonies, shamanic type of ceremony, and she didn't want to do it for a while, and all of a sudden she found out Spirit got her to do it, and I'm like, I thanked her. I was like, thank you for, accepting what Spirit told you and doing the ceremonies, because I knew during that one ceremony this month, during May, it really helped a lot of people. The circle, literally, we were in a circle, literally, but it was the amount of energy that was there, the healing energy that was there, I knew I'm there to help heal the people, because all of a sudden you can see all their stuff coming up and being released. And then at that point they allow for the new positive energy to flow in. So it could be that you're going to be doing spiritual healing, or you're going to go to school to be a nurse practitioner, a physician assistant, a therapist, psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever it may be. You might be a firefighter, you might be a EMT, whatever the case may be, but it's really about working with others. It could also be as a teacher, as teachers, school teachers, you're constantly working with kids that come in with all these traumas, and you serve as a mentor. You serve as a mentor to heal their wounds that cannot be seen. Their emotional wounds that cannot be seen, but you heal them. So, let's see past life issues. Authority figures. So for a couple of you guys, the Emperor right here, you've had a situation where in the past you've had a problem with authority figures and you're not too keen on taking advice from others. And so when this person comes in, this Emperor, you're thinking they're out to get you. They're going to give you advice and you're just like, no, well, in your mind, in the back of your mind, you're contemplating because you're like, well, what does this person doesn't know me. This person doesn't understand what I'm going through. Well, why should I listen to them? Who do they think they are? So, that is, again, it's from a past life situation that you brought in. You lived in this past life. You probably have had problems with authority figures in this lifetime, and you're not too keen on taking advice. It could be that you're not willing to take advice from your parents because your childhood was not the best. So know that you have to let that go and begin to accept advice from authority figures as long as it aligns with you. So you might get advice right now, and it might not align with you, but later it will align with you, and then you'll take that. At that point, you will take that advice. So, hope that made sense. In terms of love, soulmate. So a lot of you guys, you do want that soulmate. You do want that relationship, and for a lot of you guys, this relationship which you're in, it's really a strong relationship. There only is one flaw, and that flaw is that you don't love yourself as much as you should. So you might feel like sometimes you might have some jealousy, you might have some, there might be some jealousy situations which are affecting you. And that's, again, is because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself, you don't love yourself. So that's causing you to not trust and love the other person. And once you begin to do that, the other person begins to fall off. And then that's when people start wondering, well, why did they break up with me? And then the breakup holds them back instead of allowing them to move forward. But again, remember, we create our own reality. So you've got to trust people. You've got to trust yourself before you trust others. You've got to love yourself before you love others. So, because the relationship that you're in could be the right relationship. And I say could, doesn't mean it is. There might be other relationships coming through. So, again, it might be this person's giving you advice, this might not be the right relationship. And that's the universe putting them there because they know, and deep down inside, that that's not the right relationship, and they're trying to sell you to walk away. So, let's see what your angel oracle cards have to say. Release and surrender. Release and surrender. It's just about letting go. It's letting go and connecting to your higher self. Put your ego aside. Connect to your true essence, the true soul, your true higher being. Once you connect that, you're connected to God's source energy. And just let go. Release everything that's holding you back and all these thoughts, and just surrender yourself to your actual soul. And your higher purpose, because you're like the mothership. Your soul is like the mothership, and then there's your ego and your physical body. They're all these little tiny ships. Your soul is kind of going with the stream, and your other ego stuff is going, against it. And your soul's like, come back, come back. And they try to do everything to pull the boats back back to the mothership, and you keep going further. So what happens is once you surrender to your true soul's purpose, you start going with the stream and you connect back to your soul, which is the mothership. If that takes, I don't know if that was a good analogy or not, but if it made sense, let me know. Comments below. So, anyway, final card is Life Changes. So it kind of just validates everything. They've been really accurate. I've been liking all these oracle cards, so I'm hoping you like the format. And let's see. You are stronger than you know. So again, you are stronger than you know. I love the butterflies ones because it talks about transformation. It talks about you know, evolving from nothing to something. Um, I guess I don't like that analogy. You evolve from something where you've struggled, you know, like a little caterpillar has been crawling and struggling and in the dark and dirty, and all of a sudden you evolve into this butterfly where you can fly free. So that's what I like, the transformation aspect of it. That's why I like the butterflies. So you are stronger than you know. You're going through this lifetime, you're doing that. Once you begin to surrender and trust that you are stronger than you know, you begin to live a much better life full of abundance. And then at that point, you begin to move forward and you roam free. At that point, you are completely free. Every relationship you're ever in works perfectly, and because you are always going to be in alignment with everybody who comes into your path. Most people most people will be in alignment with you. But if they're not in alignment, you won't accept them in. And that's what's good about it. So you will only attract those that you are in alignment with. And if you're a healer, you will attract those who are in lower vibrational alignment, but then you bring them up to your vibrational alignment. And then they can surpass you. That's okay. But it's about helping people transform. And other people, you know, every time I work with clients, they help me transform completely into a different person. Every single client I work with changes my life, changes my way of thinking, changes the way I see the world, gives me the opportunity to really always continue to connect to my higher self, to my soul. So I hope this message has made sense to you, Capricorn, and we will see you back in July. Hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.